right, Friday, October 13th. So I have the 15-minute chart pulled up here on SPY. So I have several imbalances below left over from this week's trading. Got this big one down here, and then you got these two right here. Also, a lot of daily lines again sandwiched in this tight little area right here between 431 and 433. So lots of daily lines sandwiched in here. We could see some chop in this area. And then also we have a couple of imbalance fills above as well. So SPY, I guess it had some news come out at 9, some Fed speaker or something. So we're having a little run up here pre-market on SPY. So I'm going to close this imbalance down a little bit as we continue to fill that. And then also we have these daily pivots. So blue lines are daily pivots. We have one here, here, and then a couple down here as well. So just going to be watching these daily lines and these imbalances for reactions, just like every day. Want to see some reactions off of these levels. If we come back up here and fill this imbalance right up to 436.50 area, going to look for a rejection off the top of that because we also have a daily line right here as well. Excuse me, a daily pivot right here as well. So I'm going to be watching for a rejection flight possibly off this level at 437-ish. And also going to be watching for some bounces off of these daily lines and this imbalance down here as well. So market opens in about 15 minutes. Going to be watching my levels, waiting for reactions off of them, and we'll see if we can get some good entries today. All right, market's about to be open. So I'm going to be looking for this 434 area to hold for some calls. You zoom out to the 15-minute, we do have some consolidation here, and we do have this gap fill here as well. So if we get down here to this 434 level, I'm going to be looking for some longs. And then again, like I stated before, if we get back up here to these levels at 436.80 and then 436.90, I'm going to be looking for some short plays. Good example of why not to get short on breakout plays. So consolidated here for the first few minutes, broke out to the downside, and this is where a lot of traders will get short and then it'll reverse on them and then they'll be stuck and they'll be losing a bunch of money. So don't take these breakout plays unless it's at one of your levels. Obviously, this is not at one of my levels. That's why I didn't even consider taking that breakout play, nor do I take up breakout plays in the first place. But yeah, just something to be watchful of for new traders. These breakout plays, oftentimes they'll just reverse. Just picking up liquidity down here. That's all it's doing. Doesn't mean it's going to be selling off anytime soon. So just watching this imbalance fill here right at 436.28. Going to be looking for this to come up to this level, maybe reject off of this level for a move lower. All right, I'm going to take a stab here, stop above the swing high. We kind of double topped here, rejecting off that level. I just took 5 contracts. Let's see if we can get a small scalp down to this little box that I have drawn out down here. All right, so I just cut it right there. I don't like how this bounced off the top of this box right here, which is also consolidation in this double bottom right here. So I just cut that one for a really small loss. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time as we reject there. Big volume spike there. Whoa, that was weird. So I'm just going to call it there. Oh, you know what? That was 10 o'clock. We have some news come out right now. So that was lucky on my part. I should have paid attention to the economic news that came out, that was coming out this morning. I think it was, we'll pull it up here so you can see. So we had consumer sentiment come out, preliminary, at 10. So I definitely should have been paying attention to that. But luckily it worked out in my favor. I mean, a lot of this news, a lot of this CPI news, consumer jobs, a lot of this stuff ends up selling off the market anyway. But yeah, I just went ahead and took that one off. Obviously, we had some news come out at 10. So quick little scalp there on SPY, made back some of that little loss that I had on this rejection play right here off of this level. And yeah, I'm going to call it there. So we're having some really crazy price action now, and I don't really like to be involved in this volatility because when we have volatility like this, it doesn't really respect any of my levels. So I'm just going to call it there with that one trade. Luckily, that was a winner. Definitely should have been paying attention to the clock right there and the economic data. I'll definitely be doing that from now on in the future. But yeah, made back that little loss that I took on that first play and ended up with a nice $142 day. And I will take that, and we will come back next week, do it all over again. As always, please leave a like on these videos if you enjoy the content. Consider subscribing. Any questions in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.